MillersPort Sweet Corn Festival right here. And Darryl Worley, his jammers tonight, riding away with Dave. Let's go.
MillersPort, how y'all doing this evening? I'll go ahead and say this now. Y'all got some good corn. Couldn't tell if y'all was enjoying us or not. So we're gonna do this song right here just to find out if y'all liked it or not. So y'all gotta participate now. You're up on your feet. Don't be sitting down now. This song has a real important question. And I know you're thinking, it's not wow thing. Let's do it, y'all. I'm gonna pose an important question. Special thanks to the Lions Club. And I don't you worry, baby, I won't. And I'll keep our little secret to myself. That's fine, no games, no strings, if you say so. Oh, but tell me just one thing before you. Was it good for you? Oh, it was good for me. Was it anything and everything you thought it'd be? I was being bad. Baby, you were too. And it was good for me. Say it was good for you. Let me hear you. Come on.
Well, listen, Darryl, hey, it's really nice to meet you. You put on a nice show tonight. Another episode Riding Away with Dave, and I'm here with Nashville recording star Darryl Worley, and I know you're a little under the weather. How you feeling?
I'm all right. I just picked up a little cold, head cold my wife and my baby had right before I left home. And so we're going to be out here for 10 or 12 days, and I'm going to have to fight this aggravation. It's hard to get rid of them out here. You know?
Hot tea, honey, some extra vitamins, you'll probably be good to go. But that's good having a nice busy schedule and stuff. And how's the year been going so far?
It's been a good year. We've you know, stayed pretty active as far as radio's concerned, and had some stuff going on there. Been still, you know, working a lot and doing the networks and what have you. And been on the road, you know, we've been playing a lot out there, and that's really what it's all about. If you can keep your live stuff happening, that's where it's at. You know, nowadays, like you and I were talking, this whole digital age, you know, with internet and all that stuff, it's about getting out in front of the people, building a fan base.
Well, and obviously tonight, I mean, you see how popular you are because people were lined up for 45 minutes to get pictures and say hi and autographs and stuff, and so it's really cool for an artist like you to connect with the people, and that's really where it's all.
I ever brought it out here a lot, I was there. Thank you, man.
Can you have everybody sign it?
Everybody's not on there.
Nice to meet you.
Commentary, being real familiar and being in the radio industry for a long time, is they're in a lot of trouble like a lot of other industries, and everything's going content on demand, it's going online, and so you're doing the right thing, connecting with the people, because they're going to go to where they want to go and listen to the music they want to listen to, and you can see how extremely popular you are here in Corn Fest. And did you think corn and stuff?
Yeah, we got some piles up here on the bus. We're going to be eating it all night. I told them I'd run out of dental floss before this is all over.
Good. Well, hey, you live down in the Nashville area. How's everything gone since they had all the flooding problems and stuff like that? Has everything kind of gotten back?
Oh yeah, the community was amazing. I mean, they, you know, they didn't really cry out for help. They just band together and did it themselves. It really was. That's not my home. I have a place there. I'm from West Tennessee.
Okay.
But we do have a place right on the outskirts of town there, just a little east of Nashville. And I was very proud to call it my home, because I just thought, man, you know, we were in Iraq when that happened.
Okay.
And we were getting, you know, news about it sort of secondhand, and wondering, you know, if everything was okay at home. We didn't really have any way of knowing, but it was really uplifting and encouraging to see how people, you know, stood beside each other, and I mean, they were out in boats at, you know, 2 o'clock in the morning helping people unload their houses. It was a really cool thing to see. I mean, it's kind of sad when times have to get that tough, you know, for you to see those kinds of things. But it really did. It pulled everybody together, and you know, there's still a lot of stuff going on. I mean, you know, we played the Grand Ole Opry last night, but we had to play at the Ryman because the Opry House is not opened up yet.
Right.
They're saying sometime maybe middle of September. But I mean, really and truly, it was a devastating thing. I didn't realize how bad it was until I got back home, and I mean, people lost millions of dollars worth of stuff. It was amazing. And
but I have heard everything you're saying, that the community's really pulled together, cool. and it's all from within and stuff like that. Hey, let the audience know, because you brought it up about your trip overseas and visiting with the troops, and that's something that I don't think you really publicized that, but let people know about how good you felt going over and meeting all the guys and all that type of stuff.
Well, we've been going almost every year since, you know, this all started back in 2001, and we just came back a couple months ago. We went over again this year for, I don't know how long, stayed 10 days or something like that, and you know, it's always a very surreal experience. I mean, when you're there in the war zone, right there with the troops, you know, where everything's going down. I mean, the really cool thing about this year that was different than any other year was the fact that we didn't hear not one gunshot the whole time we were in country.
No kidding. Good.
And always before, it's been, you know, we've been pretty close to the action a lot of times, and you could always hear, you know, heavy artillery in a distance, and you sit on, you know, we used to go to a couple of different places there, like Saddam's palaces and stuff, and sit on their steps and watch tracers flying all over Salt Lake City, and there's been some memorable trips, but this was just, it was just quiet, and I said, wow, you know, I was probably one of the people that didn't really know if we could do what we were setting out to do in that situation. But our military is
awesome,
unbelievable.
Yeah,
I mean, and what it boils down to is really we've got equipment and technology that we never use. It's not about that. It's about the people.
That's right.
It's about the heart and the spirit, and we see that every time we go. So we've been really blessed to be able to make those tours.
And it's great you're making that point, because, you know, I don't think the people really get the right kind of message from mainstream media.
Nah, you don't. You know, you only hear about the negative stuff, and it would have been so cool if somebody from day one would have covered the war and shown all the positive things that our troops have accomplished, because we've been fortunate enough to see that
firsthand.
And but you know, it's really weird. People don't want to hear the networks don't want to hear about that.
They don't.
You know, they want it to. Well, it really, the truth is, I guess bad news gives you higher ratings. You know, so whatever. I just think it's a shame, and so do our troopers. I mean, they'll tell you right out. You know, we just don't get the credit that we deserve for the good things we've done. You know, and they really do. They really do a lot of good.
Hey, well, listen, you've had a long night, and I really appreciate you taking the time to talk and everything like that. Good luck for the rest of your trip and everything, and I know you're busy making more records and stuff. And you know, if there's any kind of thing with radio stations, and hey, we take things online because it's dawn of a new era. You know?
We got a new project that's finished. It's called God and Country. That's the same 6-pack that Keep the Change came off of.
That was a good song. I loved it.
Thank you.
Played it.
Keep the Change is a good song. You know, we didn't get a real good nod from country radio with that song, so we're kind of looking for other ways to get the song out there and let people hear it, because it's one of those songs that we know if people hear the song, it's going to sell records,
right.
and that's really what we're in the business to do. I mean, I don't care. I mean, it's awesome to have a big hit on country radio, but it's more about selling records. So
that's right, and it's also about, I would think, making music that people want to hear, and I think that's a song people
they want to hear it. I mean, you know, even to take it a step further, even the country radio, the big conglomerates and the people that sort of put the lid on it, even they said, man, our listeners are crazy about this. They were fearful of things that might come down on them if they played the song.
Well, we won't talk about that. That's a whole other story for another day. So, hey, listen, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Good luck on the rest of the trip. And guys, thank you very much. I appreciate everything. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool. Man, that's great. So, you got my website. Anybody else want any cards or anything like that?
I think I got one.
I got all kinds of cool stuff, and I've got a lot of stuff. Thank you. You got one? There you go. And, you know, I got stuff on YouTube and Flip TV. And then one of the other things that's cool, you know, with my buddies, the Headhunters, I've actually webcast 3 or 4 of their shows that they did here in Ohio and stuff. So I'm all set up that, you know, I've got the Wi-Fi card, so, you know, I
come and do ours anytime you want.
Well, I'll talk with you. If you want me to do some... Good luck on down the road. You got my number in.
Yeah, be awesome.
Thank you.
This ain't gonna leave me for a while. Not every girl can drive a boy that wild. Took me places I ain't never been. Yeah, that's one trip I love.